and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you 15 different ways to help you be more eco around the house and also out of the house as well. If you are new here, hello, I'm Claire. I post 2 new videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays and I would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. I post lots of mum content, I do cleaning, reviews, ways to be eco, of course. If that sounds like something that tickles your fancy, I would absolutely love you to be a subscriber. Every subscriber really does mean so much to me. Makes me do a little happy dance, you know? Anyway, I've been trying to persuade you enough, so it's time to just get right into the video, starting with... The first way that you could be more eco-friendly is getting yourself a good old-fashioned clothes brush. This one is actually like vintage. Antique. It's been in my husband's family for years. This is way better than a sticky roller. It really does get in there and waft the dust and whatever you want off of your clothes, and it's 100% reusable and it will last you years. This one must be about 50 years old now. A few of these that you can pick up on Amazon. There's some that are like kind of like a velvety red and you like run them over your clothes and it catches the dust that way. There's also a few like this as well, so do have a little look. Next way you can be more eco is getting yourself a reusable coffee cup. So as well, I believe you get your coffee slightly cheaper in certain places if you come with a reusable cup. So these are really handy, you know, it means that you're not throwing away a cup every time you have a coffee. So another good way to be more eco is get yourself some bamboo toothbrushes. I picked these up for Leo because he chooses toothbrush a lot and I didn't feel good about the fact that we had so many toothbrushes going into the landfill. So I read somewhere that you can plant them, but the plastic used on the top is recyclable, so apparently you're meant to pull that out, put that in the recycling bin, and then either bury this or put it in the bin and it will decompose because all it is bamboo. Next is a reusable cotton swab. So I got these on eBay. It was a set of 2 for, I think it was £5. So I have seen people trying to sell them for £20. You don't have to do that, just go on eBay. So you have 2. You've got one that's like this. They're actually very good. They take a bit of getting used to as they are a bit maybe rougher than a cotton one would be. But these will last forever and ever. And then you've also got one that's got 2 different edges. You've got one like this, which would be good for applying makeup, and then you've got another end like this. This has been a mega save, as in this household we would probably go through maybe 8 cotton buds a day, so we're now saving money, we're saving the environment, and you know, it's very, very handy, perfect for travel, you're not going to lose it, it's not going to get dirty in your bag, it's got a nice case, you know. It's very, very good. I'm very pleased with this product. Another way to be more eco is to get yourself some reusable makeup wipes. I picked these up in Primark for £2. Well, it was 3 for £2. You can get bigger ones, but they're always sold out. They're very, very popular. They're very, very soft teddy bear kind of material, and you just kind of wipe your makeup off and they work very well. Pop them in the wash. Perfect. And that way you're not throwing out cotton wool. And as well, they don't seem to like soak up your whatever you use to take your makeup off as much as cotton pads do. Next is an eco egg. Now this is an interesting one, as people like, does it make my clothes clean? Do they actually smell nice? Yes, they make your clothes clean, but the smell is not as strong as if you were to use like a fairy pod or something like that. So my tip for you is to use a little bit of essential oil to make your clothes smell that bit nicer. This will last me like 100 and something washes, which is really, really good. You just continuously put it in the wash and it will do its thing. I'd say that these are quite eco-friendly the way that they work. There's no throwing a bottle away every few months, it's just this. Next one is a good old bar of soap. Rather than having a body wash or something that comes in a plastic bottle, having a bar of soap that's wrapped up in a bit of paper means that you're reducing your waste. And also a lot of soaps that you can buy aren't actually in any wrapping at all. Like there was a soap fair I was at and all the soaps were just out on display, and you could decide if you just want to take it as it was. Maybe you could bring your own thing to wrap it in when you buy it. So there you go, that's even more eco. There's no wrapping on it whatsoever. Next way that you can be more eco is getting yourself a menstrual cup. So these will last you 10 years if you take care of them very well. I've actually got a menstrual cup review and tips video. I'll link it down below in the description box. Definitely cuts down your waste. Rather than using up to 8 pads a day depending on your flow, maybe more, maybe less, you've just got a cup that you empty and it's all very, very straightforward. Same note of period products. I have reusable pads and I also have reusable pants. I use the BAM body ones, but they are currently in the washing machine, so I can't show you. The next is getting yourself some reusable shopping bags. So they come in a few different ways. You can get ones that come in a little pouch. So these are brilliant, you know, they're spacious, they're reusable, you can wash them if they get a bit dirty. I have like 10 of these and I use them all the time. I have not bought a shopping bag in a very long time. Another way that you can be more eco and have very cold water throughout the entire day is getting yourself a Chili's bottle. I have made a review on these before, I will link that video down below, but a Chili's bottle is a very good way of, you know, not having to buy a plastic bottle. So instead you can just either filter your water or boil it. I used boiled tap water that I keep in the fridge, and then I add ice cubes in as well, and that means that my water is ice cold throughout the entire day. There's also a few more perks to having a Chili's bottle, so I will definitely link that video down below for you. This next one is for you people that like to floss. So this is Eco Floss. It's actually silk woven by worms. It's a very interesting thing. My husband got this as a gift for Christmas. So there is the little silk pod. We actually seen these in Turkey when we went on holiday together. So yeah, that's your floss. It's totally biodegradable, so you just pop it in the bin, and unlike the usual floss that's just a bit of plastic that will never really go anywhere, just stay the same, pollute the oceans and all, this will just slowly go back into being nothing. Next is getting yourself the sponge. This is like kitchen roll but better. It will wipe up all spillages completely and just soak them up. So I'll add a little clip of using this actually, because you've just got to see exactly how good it is. One I have mentioned on my channel before, but rather than using wipes to wipe your child's face after they're finished eating, or if they've got sticky hands, get yourself a good old face cloth. You can get 10 of these in IKEA for £3.50. Just add a little bit of warm water, wipe them down. They're cleaner than they would have been with a wipe. And that way you're not wasting money, you're not polluting the planet with more wipes, and you are doing your bit to be more eco. Last but most definitely not the least is some beeswax wraps. This one was actually made by my auntie. So these are like replacing cling film and tin foil. Obviously not in the oven for the tin foil, but you can wrap up your sandwiches in these, and they're natural, they're not going to, you know, have any nasty chemicals in them. It's just basically a bit of cotton with some beeswax, and they really do work at keeping things incredibly fresh, and they don't change the taste. They do take a little bit of getting used to, obviously, but if you've been using cling film your entire life. But I like that they don't make my sandwiches sweat. Like when I use cling film, they can be a bit sweaty and stuff. So we've completely stopped using cling film and sandwich bags and everything. We've just replaced it with these beeswax wraps that I really like. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and do leave me a comment down below what you do to be more eco, as I am looking to be as eco as possible, and I'm always open to learning new ways. And as well, do tell me what is your favourite and if there's any that you already do. Anyway, I will see you in my next one. Goodbye guys!